All right, what's good there, ladies and gentlemen? So I got 11 April 2021. I got about like 9:39. This is Mountain Time because I'm up in Utah. Okay, and maybe I'll do a little bit of scenery here on one of the videos. I think I have done one before on the scenery. I'm approaching Salt Lake. You can see more content on that on my Street Rat channel. I do tourism stuff. Street Rat 702. That's capital STREETRAT 702. Okay, one compound word. I probably got about 250 videos there. I've been filming or making videos on that for about a year, a little over a year now. But I want to get into, this is something that really just pissed me off, okay? This black lieutenant that got pulled over, apparently for no reason. It may have been like a moving violation. But so what? This guy got pulled over, he was harassed, pulled out of the vehicle, and he was maced. All right? Either for no reason over some damn traffic violation. I mean, this is something that pissed me off as an Army veteran, okay? The guy's name was, I think, Karan Nazaro, I believe. Yeah, he's black. Now, I believe he's got like he's what they call Afro-Latino. All right. But nevertheless, all right, the brother was a lieutenant in the Army, and I guess one night it was back home in Virginia. I don't know, they didn't say what place it was, and this happened in December 2020. So this happened probably what, like 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago, and it's finally coming up to the forefront. I mean, I saw the video, and I'm gonna tell you though, I mean, I was fired up though. And I get like this when I'm really, really pissed off. He was driving I guess he got himself a brand new Range Rover. It was nice too. All right, had it blacked out. Man, it was laid out though. I mean, I ain't no lieutenants, they balling like that, but man, they was messing with that cat though. Okay, somebody was watching them, and they went after him and tested him. Well, I think that he was tested, but you could probably look the video up yourself, or you can pull it up online. I read a couple of articles about it, and I was looking at a couple of articles on the podcast on YouTube. And one of my favorite guys, C-Rock Smooth. All right, shout out to you, sir. And I think what's going to happen now is he's filed a lawsuit against the police. All right, maybe I'll double up on it and find out where it was. I know one of the officers were named Gutierrez, and these were 2 white guys. I think this Gutierrez guy might have been like a white type, Latin dude. Okay, but more like on the white side. But that ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying? The guy that was serving this country. All right, so he might have had a moving violation or whatever, but he wasn't doing no crime, and he had his hands up, and he was all like, "Hey, man, I didn't do nothing." Now, probably in a situation like that, what I would recommend is maybe just cooperate. Like if it was me, I'd be like, all right, I get out of the car or whatever, they make me get on the ground, it's gonna be a lawsuit. Pure and simple. They put their hands on me, lawsuit, all right? So I've had several run-ins with the police. I've been racially profiled. Take it from your majesty here, okay? Several times, all right? I've already been under surveillance quite a few times, especially in Las Vegas. one of the times where, let me explain a couple of instances with me. When I got back from Iraq, it was like 2007. I was stationed at Fort Carson back then. I was a staff sergeant. I bought myself a Jeep Commando. All right, it was nice too. I put some 22s on it. That was when I was into cars and all that. All right, so yeah, I had it blacked out, detailed. In fact, I had that vehicle in the, it was like a special Dove magazine for veterans. But anyway, I was going from Fort Carson, the military base, on the way home. So I had to drive about 12 or 13 miles to get to the house. Don't you know, when I would get out, I would have police pulling up at the grocery store, right? When I was at maybe King Supers, they'll pull up and drive off, right? And then when I would leave the store, then there'll be somebody else or whatever that'll come, whatever, and follow me close to my house. I had people on base would come to me and be like, how much my truck costs, where did I get those, my rims from and all that. And it was just from hard work. You know, I saved up some money when I was in Iraq, and I was able to get a good deal off of it. You know, that was like my little toy. You know, so I think they was hating on that dude because he was pushing the range, young black guy. All right, straight hating. Another incident that I've had as far as racial profiling, this happened about 2008 or so, like in the late part of the year. I was in Lexington, North Carolina. I went to go see a friend out in Charlotte, and I was headed west on 8540. Lexington is like in the middle of the state. I believe it's like right west of Winston-Salem. And if you guys know your way around North Carolina, when 40 and 85 split up, I think that's where Lexington is or whatever. And I believe it is a speed trap. And dude had me over there for like an hour, okay? I was in the left lane. He said I was following somebody close. And I was going the speed limit. I think it was like, I was going like 70, 71. The speed limit was 70 miles an hour, all right? Dude pulled behind me and then beside me, followed me for like a mile and a half, and then pulled me over. And I was like, well, what was I, you know, he didn't tell me what I was being pulled over for, okay? But I was profiled. Dude did like a shakedown, and then he wanted to know what was in my trunk. And there was another cop that pulled up behind him. We talked probably for about 45 minutes or whatever. Had a good talk though too. And he was all like, yeah, when people were pushing drugs or whatever, you know, from Norfolk to Charlotte or whatever. And I was like, hey man, you know, like I can remember where, you know, they didn't have a lot of that or whatever. So I'm just thinking, for y'all to be doing these checks or whatever, it must be a lot of crazy stuff. So I don't know if they thought that this guy was pushing weight or what, but still the way that they handled it was wrong. And they let me go, okay, as far as those cops that I was dealing with in out there in Lexington, North Carolina, and said that I was following too close. So it took me, what, an hour for me to deal with all that. So I went to go talk to my friend in Charlotte or whatever about it. And she said that she knew a couple of people went through the same thing. Her kid's father had went through the same thing. And I think he talked back to the police. And they locked him up, okay? So be careful about talking back to the police. What you want to do is you maybe want to defuse the situation or help do that, to get them guys out of your face. All right? But this guy served this country or whatever, and man, they're over here messing with that cat. Hopefully he's able to get some type of reprieve or relief, because that can affect his performance, all right? That can affect somebody for the rest of their life, all right? And those soldiers, they got to stay motivated. He needs to stay motivated so he can have a fruitful performance and career. I want to maybe make an epilogue by saying this. I ended up getting a comment the other day from some woman or whatever, okay, called herself going to be a so-called preacher, about let's see here, the video that I made. Man, I'm trying to think. I think it was the spring break one or the one before that. All right. And she was saying that people in the dark, okay, shouldn't talk or whatever. Okay. Bragging about, yeah, she was one of y'all's children. All right. So I want to say this: the Most High creates the darkness and the light. Okay. Since this woman, you want to make a big deal about the darkness and the light, okay? He creates good and evil, all right? Maybe you need to read your Bible and look at Psalms 1, the first chapter, 1 through 9, so he can give you a choice, okay? And since, lady, you so much a child, okay, of Yah or whatever, okay? What did it say in 1 Peter, I think it's chapter 4, all right? As an Israelite. Well, they said that the people from the dark is the one that's controlling this earth right now, all right? So remember one thing. You under the curse of the Deuteronomy, all right? So if you're going to try to tell me, you messing with me, all right? This is me you dealing with. And furthermore, technically, a woman ain't really supposed to be preaching anyway, not over a man. A woman is head of home or whatever, okay? Presides over the children. They make good, probably fundraisers, motivational speakers, okay, but the head of a church, okay, or ministry or whatever is a man, just so you'll know, all right? So again, you better be on top of your stuff before you deal with me, all right? But yeah, but about that brother, all right, hope you get justice there, Mr. or Lieutenant Lazaro. Thanks for what you do, sir, all right? And hope your career will go the way you wanted to go. Shout out to you, sir. Go Army, Army strong. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe, leave your comments, likes, and shares, all right? All right, peace.